Hey guys, it's AliAdder287 back again with yet another video, and today I'm going to be sharing a bit of a special video to me, as this is very much a passion project, and I'm going to take you down a trip of my own childhood. Allow me to present to you my tribute to Pokemon. Pokemon, the franchise which took the whole world by storm, and also one of the most important parts of my childhood. And growing up in school, it allowed me to do things like make new friends. And if they had a DS and a Pokemon game on tow, then of course we would be trading and battling all the time. But it wasn't just the games that I liked, I also watched the Pokemon anime every single day. Which is also probably the reason why I'm such a shut-in otaku nowadays. Sorry about that. But enough of that for now, allow me to get to the main part of the video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you some of my old Pokemon stories from all different times of my childhood. And I'll try and tell you as many as I can remember, from the day it all started until where I am now. And I think the best place to start is, well, the start. I first started getting into Pokemon when I got my hands on an original Game Boy Color, which, as you can see in this picture, I still have today. And I got this Game Boy Color when I think I was in year 5 at the time, and I went to a friend's house who I haven't seen for many years, but he was my good friend at the time. Also, this is going to sound pretty bad, but I went into his older brother's drawers, and I found that turquoise Game Boy Color with an original copy of Pokemon Red. And rather than getting mad at me or something, his mum actually said that I could have it because nobody was using it anymore. And from that day on is when I first started truly getting into Pokemon. I actually remember the starter I picked was Squirtle. And that may sound a bit surprising considering, you know, everyone picked Charmander. But for some reason, that curious little turtle, he caught my eye. Unfortunately, I no longer have that copy of Pokemon Red, as, well, my little brother, he took it one time, and I never found it again. But, anyways. The next major part of my stories, I think, it was my 11th or 12th birthday. I got my hands on a DSi XL, and my mum's friend, for my birthday, gave me a copy of Pokemon Diamond, which quickly became the first game I ever got more than 500 hours on. And that is quite a lot of hours. And I think this is the perfect chance to start telling some stories about my experience on Pokemon Diamond. And I think the best place to start is in fact the time I got my first ever shiny Pokemon. Now, before we get on to the time where I got my first shiny Pokemon, allow me to take you through my journey through the Sinnoh region before I got my shiny Pokemon. I remember exactly who my starter Pokemon was. I chose Piplup, because for some reason, at the time I absolutely loved picking water-type Pokemon. If you remember I showed you earlier, I picked Squirtle in my Pokemon Red playthrough. So, after picking my starter Pokemon, I set off onto the first route of the game. At first, I came across a Bidoof. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, Bidoof is either your favourite Pokemon or one of your least favourite Pokemon. For me, it was the latter. I decided to just instantly KO him and maybe see whatever else was in the game. I remember then I saw a Shinx, and Shinx, he caught my little eye. Caught my attention, so I decided I would go straight for him. Now, I'm sorry to disappoint some of you, but I never used to nickname my Pokemon, so there won't be any cool, names or nicknames for the Pokemon that I tell you about that I added to my teams. Then, after catching this Shinx, I came across one of the other types of Pokemon that you could find on the starting route, and that was a Starly. Now, thanks to the Diamond and Pearl anime, I knew that Starly turned into a really powerful Pokemon. However, I didn't actually remember what it was. At the time, I didn't know that Staraptor was a thing. I just knew that the Pokemon Starly turned into was good. After that, I don't really remember exactly what happened. I do remember that I had a fairly standard Pokemon Diamond run, so let's just skip to the next best part. The part you've all been waiting for. So this may take me a little while to remember, but my first ever shiny Pokemon was quite the experience. My family had just recently moved house, so I was just on my DS, bored like most kids were. And I remember hearing there was this chateau or mansion building in the marshy area near the water gym city. And that every so often it would have a rare Pokemon spawn in the grass right behind it. And I specifically remember someone saying that there was a Porygon, and I really wanted a Porygon. So I kept on going back and forth in that grassy area trying to find a Porygon, which I don't think I ever actually ended up finding because it was exclusive to Pokemon Pearl, and I did not know that because I had a copy of Pokemon Diamond, of course. Then after about 3 to 4 hours of just constant back and forth is when the moment happened. I had already seen the outline of the Pokemon and was ready to press run before the shadow effect went away. But then, just before I went to look back at my DS, I heard that special sound. And you bet my eyes instantly lit up. My first ever shiny Pokemon was in fact a shiny Clefairy. Yes, of all of the Pokemon it could have been, it was a Clefairy. I was a bit surprised at first, considering it was my first ever shiny Pokemon. But I remember as soon as I saw my cousin, who also played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I showed them straight away and I would flex that I had a shiny all of the time. But other than that, my adventures in Sinnoh were fairly normal. I hope to see you guys in the next part, which will be my adventures in the Unova region. It's been your boy, AliAdded287, signing off.